Hey YouTube, this is Exterminator, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to download and set up a Minecraft Bukkit server for 1.8.1. So let's go ahead and get started. So you need to go to Bukkit. There will be a link in the description for it. And then go to the latest recommended build, which is over here on the right. And in this case it is 1240, so go ahead and click on it. And this is for Windows, by the way, if you can't tell. And right under Build Artifacts, click on the CrapBukkit snapshot. Save it to wherever you want, just so you know where you save it. Mine saves directly to the Downloads folder. So this may take a minute here. Go ahead and do that. Scanning for viruses. Gotta be safe. Alright, so we have that in there, and that too, that's because I have like other ones downloaded. I'll make sure to get rid of that. So then on your desktop, sorry mine is kind of disorganized and stuff, go to New, we'll right click, go to New Folder, and name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter, it won't affect anything. I'm just going to name mine YouTube Bukkit. Go ahead and open that on up. And then find the folder that it's saved in. Again, in my case, it's just going to be downloads. And I have two. I actually didn't need to download that. I'll actually take the first one. Just for, well, no, they're the same. I'm sorry. I'm going to copy and paste. You can drag it, but I just like to do that because if something gets messed up or whatever, I have an extra copy here without having to download it again. And then I'm going to paste. And okay, this is critical. It has to be CrapBukkit-0.0.1-snapshot. So get rid of, normally it should just come like this, but if for some reason there's a number in there or something, like at the end, get rid of it, otherwise it will not work. And don't click on it or anything. Go to New, Text Document. And you don't have to rename it right now. And okay, now I have this code here. I will put a link in the well, not a link, sorry. I will put the code in the description so you can just copy it in. Now this, I'll explain this in a minute. So just, you'll copy this code that's in the description into your text document here. Now if you're running the 32-bit server, which this is, on a 64-bit operating system, which I have, you need to take this right here, and you'll see the difference is times 86, and you want to replace this. It's the same thing, but just with the 86. Replace that, otherwise it won't work. So again, replace that with the 86. You'll see just that's the only difference. Okay, so I do that, and in here you can change the amount of RAM that is dedicated to the server. Right now it's 1 gigabyte. And then I'm an idiot, of course. And go to Save As. Don't close it. Go to Save As. And right now it's on Text Document. Make sure it is all files. And rename this as start.bat. BAT, and go ahead and save that, and then you can close out of this, and you'll see there's a new thing here. Now hopefully this works. I've tested it a couple times, it didn't work, and I'm not sure why, so hopefully it does work. It worked last time for me. So double click on that, and here we go. It'll load all these things. You'll see warning, failed to load opposite text. That's perfectly fine the first time you launch it, because you see all these files it generated, those weren't there before, so that's why those errors are there. Do not worry about those. I mean, if there's like a huge string of like random stuff that's errors, like that doesn't make any sense, that might be a problem. But if it just says, you know, failed to load banned IPs text, that's all fine. And it loaded the world, or somewhere, well, the spawn area in this case, and it said done. So then it's good to go. And I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. It's really best to do it manually by typing stop. If you just hit the close here, it usually is okay, but there is a chance of it corrupting things, and then you're screwed. So don't do that. It's easy enough. Just do stop and hit enter, and it will now wait for it. It'll save all this, and it will say press any key to continue. Wait for that, and then hit enter. So the next main thing is you will see server properties. Go ahead and right click it, and you will need Notepad++ for this, so I will put that in the description for you to download. It is free. So go ahead and open that up. This is where you set all the main things for your server. So like allow flight, that's on false. Whitelist, false. Message of the day, you can change that, but there's plugins for that. And server IP, I don't think you need that, to be quite honest. Like, leave it there, but I don't think you need to put in an IP. Yeah, you don't need to put in an IP, so you can leave that blank. Max players, animals, game mode. You can now set the difficulty with 1.8, which is cool. You never used to be able to. And just allow, so I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory, really. And ops, I mean, there's some of this stuff I'm not going to go over just because the video will be long, and Fraps makes huge videos. So the only other thing is ops. You can add in if you want to be your moderators, admins, whatever you want to call it, the people who have like all the power. You can either do it in here, or if you get a plugin for it, which I will do a video for this specific plugin after this one, and that it's much more complex but better to do it that way. But if you don't want plugins for ops, go ahead and type in the exact username of whoever you want. So for me, my username is Exterminator5, and it doesn't matter if there's caps in their names for this specific thing. It doesn't matter, but make sure the name is exact, no misspellings. And then I would just save, and that'll make it so I am now an op in the server when it starts, and that means I can then op people. So that is how you do that. And yeah, that's about it. You really don't launch it from this. That's just there for to get info from and stuff. Always launch it from the starter.bat. Now you might be able to do server_start.bat. That's what my server that I'm running right now has, but I tried that on here and it gave me a lot of errors, so I would stick with this because it obviously works. So there you go. Band plugins, that's where you'd put that. World, and that's all this. This is just, oh, one quick thing. I forgot to show you where it says level seed. If you leave that blank, which I did, it will generate a random world, just a random seed. And if you looked in the console, when I first started it, it said the seed. It was a huge string of numbers. If you want a specific world, like that that is on the internet or whatever, and they have a seed, go ahead and put it in here, and it will generate that one. So that's basically the main thing. I just wanted to let you know about that. And yeah, I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to post a comment below or send me a private message. I would be glad to answer any questions. And if you found this helpful or enjoyed it, please leave a like or comment, etc. So yeah, I hope you guys found this helpful and informative. I will be doing more videos similar to this with plugins and personal mods and such for Minecraft. Alrighty, well, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys